Alright my fighters, so today we are going to discuss quite an interesting topic, which is, are we going to see manga characters in Dragon Ball Legends or not? Now let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Do you think that we are going to get manga characters in Dragon Ball Legends or not? And before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So since the reveal of Ultra Ego Vegeta, and the amount of players who have been asking for manga characters in Dragon Ball Legends has increased exponentially. And that might be because of how hyped this transformation was actually, and it was for Vegeta himself. It wasn't another hype transformation for Goku, but it was for Vegeta, and that might be actually the reason for why so many people are hyped for him and are asking for him. Now, are we going to see him or any other manga character in Dragon Ball Legends? Like for example the True Ultra Instinct Goku and other characters like that. Well, there is actually one issue with manga characters, and that is they haven't been animated yet in any shape or form. If they would have been in the anime itself, whether it is a canon series or non-canon series, they would have been animated, and they would have been granted that we are going to see them at some point in the game. If they would have been in one of the movies, they would have been granted as well that we are going to see them at some point in the game, because they are animated. They have animated attacks, they have animated power-ups, they have the transformation, they have the colors, they have everything. Literally everything is ready to basically use in the game and use it as a character there. However, the manga characters aren't animated, they are just drawn. And they don't have actual attacks with moves and stuff. They just use the attack, say maybe the name, and there is a draw of the attack, but it doesn't move like in the anime, it doesn't move like in the movie. They don't move themselves like in the anime or the movie. They are just drawn here and there, and then they are drawn doing a punch and stuff like that. So there isn't actually much sources to take from that, and it's going to be really hard for the game itself to actually implement all of that, especially if these characters are planned to be animated later on. These games are going actually to be in a lot of trouble, because whatever they put in the game has to have something to do with the characters themselves. So they will have to spoil some stuff from what is coming, and therefore I don't think that we are going to see any manga characters in Dragon Ball Legends before they get animated either in an anime or in basically a movie. It could be like the Broly movie, the Super Broly movie, the superhero movie. It could be in an animated series, whether it is canon or non-canon. It doesn't really matter as long as they are animated by the official Dragon Ball Legend or Dragon Ball. They are going to be basically usable, and the games are going to directly use them as they did actually with Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo. They are going to directly try to use them and basically make money from them. So the games themselves are dying to use these characters, I can guarantee you that. Toshi is wanting to use Ultra Ego Vegeta in the game because he wants the amount of money that Ultra Ego Vegeta is going to give him. However, I don't think that Toei Animation is going to actually allow them to use them, because of the fact, as I said before, in case they actually give them some animations, in case they give them colors, in case they give them attacks, power-ups, whatever they give them is going to have to do with the character itself. And it is going to be, to some extent, it doesn't need to be 100% canon, but it is going to be to some extent canon to the character itself. And therefore, Toei Animation is going to have to make the character as the games did. And that isn't good for them. because that means that the character has been spoiled months and maybe years before it actually got released in the anime or the movie series that they are going to do. And that's why I think that Toei Animation isn't actually going to allow them to basically use the manga characters until they themselves animate them with the animations that they think is good for them, and then after that they will color them, they will give them their attacks, they will give them their animations, they will give them their moves, everything, their power-ups, the way they transform, everything will be from their side, and after that they will give the green light to the games to implement them in the games and basically gain money from them. So as I said before, if it is up to Toshi would have actually used Ultra Ego Vegeta or True Ultra Instinct Goku or any other manga character as soon as they get released or revealed in the manga, because that is where they are going to gain the most amount of money. Unfortunately, characters that are extremely hyped, they stay extremely hyped for a specific period of time and then they drop, and we saw that with Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan stayed extremely hyped, but then we didn't get him, we didn't get him, we didn't get him, we didn't get him, and therefore the hype went lower. Now obviously when we got him, the hype returned a little bit high, but it was nowhere near the peak where it reached when he was revealed in the movie itself. So that's why leaving the characters for a long while hurts actually the games, but unfortunately it's not in the game. It's not something that the games can decide themselves. It's actually up for Toei Animation to decide when the games have the right to actually use the characters or not. And obviously, if the games use Ultra Ego Vegeta right now, as I said before, Toei Animations will be damaged by that, because the movie that they are going to reveal him in or the animated series that they are going to reveal him in will be spoiled, and by that the hype for that character in that anime or in that movie is going to be lower, and therefore it's actually about finding that balance. And I think that Toei Animation will always care about their own good more than any other thing, even if it is a game that is actually from them, from the same company, or is followed by them. I don't think that they will care about it as much as they care about themselves, because it is a company after all, and they care about their business more than any other business in this universe. And it is understandable, because any other company would care about its own business more than any other business, and therefore I think that the very first time we see actually a manga character in Dragon Ball Legends is going to be the very first time they reveal that character in either a movie or in an animated series, whether it is canon or not. It doesn't really matter. Even if they actually show Ultra Ego Vegeta in, for example, maybe in Dragon Ball Super Hero or Super Dragon Ball Heroes, if they actually show them in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, there is a chance now that Dragon Ball Legends can actually get that character. But otherwise, if they don't show them anywhere else, and by the way, it is the same issue for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, I think, when it comes to the characters that are in the manga, I don't think that they have the right actually to create these characters. If I am mistaken, let me know about it, but I think that even Super Dragon Ball Heroes can't actually create the characters that are in the manga unless they get the green light from the Toei Animation. So anyways, as I said before, I really don't think that we are going to see any manga characters unless they get animated in either an animated series where they basically an anime or something like that, or in a movie where they show us the attacks, the power-ups, the transformations, and other stuff like that, and then the games are going to get the green light to actually reveal or release these characters in the games. So anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. Let me know your opinion about it, as I said before, in the comments section below, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Ball Legends.